Blast it all! If someone doesn't stabilize that engine, we're going down faster than a lead dirigible in a thunderstorm.
Captain, the boiler's hotter than a dragon's backside and the ether turbines are shot. Brace for impact.
Roll call, who's still breathing?
Define breathing, because I think my spleen is in my boot.
Starboard side took the worst of it. The hull is cracked, the engine's wrecked, and we've got about 20 or more items strewn across the jungle floor. We need to figure out what's salvageable.
Listen up, you lot. We need to secure supplies, set up shelter, and find a way out before whatever's lurking in this jungle decides we're dinner. Right. Gather round. We've got a problem. We're stranded, our ship's belly up, and we don't know what's out there. We need to work smart, or we're toast.
We've got 25 items scattered from the wreck, but only 10 of them are crucial to survival. Your mission, should you choose to not die, is to figure out which ones.
Oh, fantastic. A life or death treasure hunt. Just what I wanted on a Tuesday.
We're splitting into groups. Each team will analyze the items, discuss the merits of each, and choose the 10 most valuable. Then you'll justify your choices to the other teams.
After that, we'll compare your selections to what survival experts would choose. If your choices align, congrats, you might last the night. If not, well, we'll miss you.
No pressure, then.
And don't forget the rule of 3. You can last 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter in harsh conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. If your picks don't cover those, you're in for a rough time.
Before we set off, it's time to make some crucial decisions. The survival items we've gathered might save our lives, but only if we choose wisely. You look a bit odd with that on your head. I supposed it could act as a helmet. A large iron pot, a fire starter kit, so many possible versions, but no matter what form they take, they are essential for warmth and cooking. A silver horn. It's loud and shiny and potentially useful for scaring off wildlife. A multi-tool. Well, it's a multi-tool. Do we really need to say more about it? A first aid kit. Judging by the state of some of you, we already need this. A large pocket watch, broken but with a hidden compartment. Could it conceal something valuable? A water purification flask. Not sure how it works, but the water that comes out of it is safe to drink. A jar of glowing fireflies. It provides light, but we must keep it sealed or risk losing our precious light source. Tales of the Airship Corsairs, a novel with maps and questionable advice. Could it be more than just a book? A machete or hatchet. Great for clearing brush, chopping stuff, and other fun nursing survival tasks. A compass and map of the area, well now that is lucky. A mechanical clockwork bird, it can deliver messages, but only within a limited range. A parasol with reinforced frame. Could this provide cover or be used as some form of a weapon? A fancy teacups and teapot, morale boosters or bartering tools. And don't forget this survival advice. When something goes wrong, there's always time for tea. A bag of hardtack and dried meat, essential for sustenance. A big survival knife. Great for cutting whatever you need to, and if it is big enough, you really look cool. A spring-loaded net gun. I wonder what you could trap with this. Goggles with cracked lenses. Could these still be used for something? The Tinkerer's Toolkit. Now this could be fun. It might even be useful to repair stuff. A flask of mysterious blue liquid. Its effects unknown. Binoculars with night vision. Now we can see farther in the dark. Folding canvas shelter. Surprisingly lightweight and usable in different configurations. Rope and grappling hook, a must for climbing. Strange music box, it plays a haunting tune that seems to attract animals. Metal box with no key, heavy and mysterious. A bundle of colourful ships signalling flags. No, maybe for some makeshift bandages, or maybe we can all wear them around our necks and start an outdoor adventure organisation for youth. Each item has its merits and drawbacks. Choosing the right combination is a matter of life and death. Time to make the call. What would you choose?
Impressive work, all of you, even Tobias.
Wait, was that a compliment? I think I need to sit down.
Let's compare your picks to what the survival experts recommend. Notice how these items fit the rule of 3. We've covered shelter, water, fire, food, navigation, and first aid.
So basically, if I just grabbed the top 10, I'd be fine?
Sure, but where's the fun in that? Survival isn't just about the right gear. It's about teamwork, strategy, and keeping your head when the airship hits the fan.
Speaking of which, we should probably move.
The crew gathers around the scattered items, each person weighing the pros and cons of what might be their lifeline. Congratulations! You've just earned yourself a rainproof shelter, a sunshade, and possibly a sail if we ever find a way off this rock. Multi-use items are the name of the game. The portable canvas shelter gets an approving nod. Because, fun fact, without fire, we freeze, we can't purify water, and our jungle dinner remains suspiciously raw. The fire starter kit is a must-have. Nothing says I will not be eaten today like a good sharp blade. Chop wood, clear paths, and defend against whatever is growling behind me right now. A sturdy machete or hatchet is added to the pile. Cooking, water purification, storage, and an emergency helmet if you're feeling particularly stylish. A large metal pot makes the cut. Rope fixes everything. Climbing, tying, trapping, even emergency shoelace replacement. Never underestimate the power of a good knot. At least 50 feet is deemed essential, and that grappling hook is like icing on the cake or something fun to play with if you get bored. Let's be honest, one of you has probably already tripped over a root, and another has poked something they shouldn't have. Let's patch you up before you start attracting the local wildlife. The first aid kit is non-negotiable. Different from the machete, this little beauty will be your go-to for cutting, carving, and fending off overly friendly jungle critters. A sturdy survival knife is added to the essentials. I don't care how dashing your sense of direction is. Without these, we're aimlessly wandering the jungle like lost tourists. A compass and map are crucial. Drink unclean water. Congratulations, you've just won a one-way ticket to Stomachache City. The water filtration flask or system is a must. Because when we find a way to call for help, we want to be heard and seen before the next lightning storm swallows us whole. A signal mirror and whistle are the final additions, or in this specific case, a very shiny silver horn. Okay, it is close enough to doing the same thing, we are going with it. With the items chosen, the crew feels a mix of anxiety and readiness. The path ahead is uncertain, but at least they're equipped to face it.
Let's go, crew. We've got stories to tell. Because you thought a broken pocket watch was more useful than a medkit.
What? Why me? And it's got my name on it. First round's on Tobias.
Wait, is that a tavern?